Hey YouTube, it's Cape Calcutta. I was at the junkyard today, and I went to go by and look at parts for my Dodge Dakota because I'm sanding it down, getting ready to paint it. I'm just gonna prime it, I think. And I seen this truck cap, $80. It was like 79 something. I got the key to it. I had to take this back stuff off the back window. The shocks don't work on it. Is that one locked? The shocks don't work. I get those 4 of them, 4 clips that hold it on. They're in my truck. I just put it up here. I just went and picked it up. I had another cap on it, but it came up short when I bought the truck. It was 6 inches too short. It was that white metal cap right there. So I got this for $80. All the glass is good on it. All the weather stripping and seal. This is aluminum right here. These open up. There's screens in it. All the screens are good in it. Instead, I got the key to lock it. The rubber flap is good down here. This is aluminum. This is fiberglass. It's a Lear cap. Lear crown. I scratched it up. When I took it off the other truck in the junkyard, the wind had caught it. I had stood it up on its back glass thing. The wind had took it. I was attempted to carry it up front by myself. I stood it up on the back and I was letting it slide down my back, and I was gonna walk like a turtle up front, and I decided not to do it, and the wind had took it. But this is the body. She's got dings and dents in it and stuff like that. This was up really rolled under from here. That was all bent underneath the truck when I got it, and I straightened it out. I went there to get some tail lights. I thought they wanted $30 for each tail light. It was like $60 for a set of lights, and I was going to buy a bumper. I took my old bent up bumper off this morning, brought it to the scrapyard. And anyways, I looked at bumpers. I found a couple of trailer hitches. Trailer hitches are $20 there. Bumpers $60 there. That's pretty pricey at a junkyard. The other junkyard I go to, they want $30 a bumper, so I think I'm going to get a bumper there. But I might get the hitches out there in Orlando are $15 also. So if I can find them out there, I don't mind paying $20 for the hitch. I broke my antenna off. I locked my keys, and I don't know if it was this truck or in the house, and I needed the antenna. I might have locked my keys in the house, and they needed the antenna to fish off the keys off my keyboard. I started to take the grill out. The bumper is high on the side, so I couldn't get to the torque bits that are holding this grill in. I had loosed it up on this side. Like I said, I'm going to prime it. This hood is really beat up. There is a zillion dents in it. This is dented. This is all dented. There's a dent right here, right on there. There's dents here. This hood is garbage. I'm sure there's more dents on it somewhere. There's a dent right here, I think. Oh, maybe not. They want $50 for hoods. I was trying to, paint the truck, make it look halfway decent and sell it. The truck has 147,000 miles on it. I bought it from a one owner. It was an elderly gentleman that was in the service who recently passed away. And I had bought it. And at the time I had just the motorcycle, so I had bought it and was hoping to have a vehicle to ride, but the transmission reverse let go, and you couldn't even put it in neutral to push it back. The transmission was so bad. So I recently put a transmission in it, She runs and drives. She has super cold AC. I'll show you the interior. I got it taken apart right now. See this wire right here? That's for the shifter indicator. It had stretched, so the shifter indicator wasn't in the proper spot when I turned the key. This isn't correct. I Mickey'd it. I jigged it up. I used a fishing tackle piece. Actually, here's the tackle box right here. I used one of these little swivel barrels, and I tied it onto the end. Slipped it in there because this ended up stretching and snapping. But it's still not right. I mean, it says that it's in park before it was staying down by neutral. You know, and I'll turn the key again. But it's not correct when you drive it. I got a new one of those today. That was one of those free pocket items. I'm like, I'm not paying for these. They had shifter parts that you could buy and stuff like that. Prices were like $10, $7.50 or something like that, and I didn't feel like paying $10 for that. So I got a pocket item. Yes, I got a couple of these clips. They give them to me free. I'd get those, I think, in a bucket, but I had bought this and I was just going to drive the truck over there and go get the top. So I was going to put these clips in to go get the top, and then I decided to go get it with the trailer. Yeah, 147,000 miles. I bought it from the original owner. It said retired military, recently passed away. His widow, I thought it was his son, but I think it was his widow's boyfriend. Had put like $1,500 into the truck. They put a flash computer in it and a new water pump. They were having, a mechanic do all the work. A new distributor, brand new distributor. They rebuilt the old distributor, and then they got a brand new distributor. And all new wires, spark plugs and all that stuff. The flash computer, everything's dirty right now. And then since I've had it, I took the hood off. It was off for probably a couple of months. There was no hood on the truck. So the elements got to the motor. I put a radiator in it. They had the wrong radiator in the truck. They had two hose inside of a hose to go onto the radiator. So I put this aluminum radiator in it. I'm trying to hold the hood too, and I put an electric fan in it. And I eliminated, this shroud was all busted up. Every time I opened the hood, I was afraid a piece of the shroud was going to go into the fan and hit me in the face or neck or something. So I took all that off and everything, took the clutch fan off, or whatever you want to call it. And I had to put a new starter in it. I put an idle air control valve in it. I had to switch out that AC. The AC was good, and one day it quit on me because I had the top off, this hood off for a little while. So I had to change out that little piece over there. I forgot what it's called now. I've been in the sun all day today. And this is probably the third battery that's been in the truck. That's how I ended up getting the truck. Their battery had died. And I went home and I was on my motorcycle and I pushed the truck off the side of the road for them. Like I said, the lady was elderly and she had a new bow. So I helped them push it off to the side of the road and went with my motorcycle home, got a battery that I had sitting in the garage and brought it back to them. They told me they were going to sell the truck. I said I'd be interested in it. If you're gonna sell it. I don't have a vehicle, I have the motorcycle. So they sold me the truck like a month later. Or I think it was a couple weeks later. They sold me the truck. And I've actually brought them with the truck to go get another car. They bought a new car and I drove this home. And it was my daily driver. I put it on the road. It was my daily driver until the transmission reverse went. It drives good. The AC is super cold. Has power windows and door locks. The windows weren't working, and I checked the fuses, and the fuse said it was good. And so I thought I needed motors, so I was at the junkyard and everything like that, looking at motors and everything, and my buddy's like, you sure? So he looked at the fuse, and the fuse was blown. We switched out the fuse, and because what he did was we took the door panel off, and he put a battery on the motor, and the motor worked. So he's like, oh, the motors work. So he checked the fuse, and the fuse was dead. Wasn't that funny? I think I replaced those switches too, trying to think it was the switches. I got this at the junkyard for free. This was a pocket item. Cigarette lighter. It's missing. It's matching. It's from the Dodge Dakota. See it? Which is this? It's got tilt. I haven't drove this thing in about a year. I was in the junkyard today and noticed one had tilt. This is. They had pictures, I guess, up here, so it's all cloudy, all yucky looking. Stickers. You see, it's got 147,000 on it. It runs awesome. Right now, it needs a muffler. I had got the distributor. I pressure washed the engine when I first got it. Oh, I just dumped all the screws over. I had pressure washed the engine bay. And the truck had a hard time starting, and I kept on pushing the pedal down. It was hesitating. I was pushing the pedal down, and it backfired, and it blew up my exhaust. So, and this had a brand new exhaust system on it, so I need a muffler. There's that big ass hole in the muffler. Like boom, both front and backs like that. It's a little loud right now. I'm trying to get a muffler out of the junkyard if I can find one of those $20 mufflers. They used to sell $20 mufflers. I don't know if they still do. This thing looks like a bitch to fucking change out. I was in the junkyard. I seen one. Someone had peeled this back. I seen one. I was tugging on it. You got to pull the radio and plug it, I guess. It might unplug like the forward. Maybe it unplugs on the back side of this. I gotta fix that so the radio works. That's my Dodge Dakota. This is in 1992 with the 3.9 liter Magnum V8 V6. I really like those Durango Dakota RT wheels, 17-inch wheels. I think they'd look really cool on this. Alright, I'm gonna end this video. I don't know if this memory card's full. It was telling me it's full, and I had erased a bunch of stuff off of it. Cape Cod Cuda signing out. It's my dog. And I'm gonna go eat my McDonald's. Thanks for watching.